the game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Castillo. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
I love the offense coming out, being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
Looking to throw on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down was.
The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage, great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The hand to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Makes the catch. It's Humphreys. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. Flushed out of the pocket. Running to Green. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They'll move the wide receiver. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there.
He's loose. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. The give on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Sets up the screen. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Gives it to the back on the draw. There he goes. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hands it off. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Now rolling to the left. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A little less room to work with now as the ball is at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Give to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. lowers those pads. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adapting. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. Took him nearly the entire first half, but finally a red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burgess. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's moving out of the pocket. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into half.
Hauls it in down the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defense,
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle box as he knew to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd, they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down, now here they come again.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll try it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want
strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down, using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Bring in the heat. They've got the screen set up. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Razorbacks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Razorbacks will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Ellington. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the pummeling has started. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They'll run play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Spinderella. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Castillo. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Using his legs, it's Morton.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burgess. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
And that is the exact opposite of what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few 1st downs and make something positive happen.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for